To the theElpyDimension. I'm your guide, Elpy. So it's been 2 weeks. I'm trying not to let so much time pass in between feedings, but it happened. So right away, I see this worm bin, by the way, it has been completely harvested over the last month or so. And right away I see worms throughout. Here are the broccoli stalks that I put in there last time. They're broken down a lot more, but they're still, I know they're going to take a while. There's 2 of them in here. Yep, they're getting eaten up. They don't have quite the roots they had last time. They still have roots, but the feeding before that was rather small, and that was 9 days prior to the last feeding. It was a peach and those broccoli stalks. So those broccoli stalks have been in here for 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. Some bundled up paper. This material is very pulpy. When I harvested the last time, the new material I added was grass clippings and shredded paper. And because of my battery, I'm being rather hasty. And so this apple is not really broken down. I'm seeing worms throughout, no large gatherings of worms, but lots of worms throughout. So I believe we did feed in the middle again. Here's another apple. Oh, the worms. Oh, no one's really in there. Yeah, worms throughout, but this is not so exciting, and I'm sorry for the lighting. I need to get this recorded. I can't wait to go charge my battery so you can have flash. But yeah, obviously I also put some Brussels sprouts in here like I did in all the bins. We've got worms all in the material. Oh yeah. So they're all throughout, which is great. Looking better than the first 2 bins from today. But nothing thrilling. Yeah, these guys definitely would appreciate a feeding, I think. I'm not concerned about the population. Maybe I'm just greedy, and I mean, there's lots of worms in here. But it's always easier, you know, when there's of course when there's feeding zones, usually you can tap into the feeding zones and be kind of excited about what you find. But I mean, it's good that they've eaten whatever I fed them last time. However, there's worms throughout. That's great. So I'm not going to worry about this population. Since this is new material, you know, there's from the texture of these castings of this material, I would say it's a lot more brown than green. But then again, I had grass clippings in here, and it's probably just very fibrous, perhaps is the best way to describe it. So I'm going to add new material. Do I want to feed in the same spot? No, let's not, because we don't have to. Let's go ahead and we'll put the broccoli back where it was. We'll feed over here on the left side this time, just to be different. I'm going to put that apple over there and put a whole bunch of new shredded wet, and then add some food. All right, this is going to be a big feeding for these guys. We have a old where'd that go? Half of a lemon, some old carrots. See, this looks perfectly fine, but it wasn't. This is a green zebra tomato. Got some funky more cherry tomatoes. These orange muscats, they aren't good when they aren't overripe. Mushrooms, basil, brassica leaves, the remnants of some corned bean salad, and remnants of gazpacho that I made. All right. Now I'm going to take this new shredded material. I put a bunch underneath. I was going to add some powder mix, dry mix to this, but I'm not going to because of time. I think I'm going to add a little more. All right. And we'll just kind of distribute the older stuff and the worms over top of the new spot. Yeah, these guys are good. They're good. I'm happy. All right. Okay, so this was mixed worm bin number 2. They're looking good. They definitely needed a feeding. I'm not seeing anything that screams out that this population is just exploding and it's doing really super great. But at the same time, there's nothing that says it's not doing well. Maybe I'm just being greedy and wanting even more worms in here. But there's worms all throughout. They definitely needed a feeding. They look good. I think I was thinking I should do dry mix, but again, I'm running out of time. I'm actually glad that it lasted this long. So, all right, that's it for mixed worm bin number 2, like I said. And we'll be back in 7 to 10 days. So you're probably seeing this on a Friday, maybe a Saturday. But check out my channel if you'd like to see more. This is the 4th worm bin I fed today. Prior to this, there was the European Nightcrawler bin number 2. Then it was the red wiggler bin. Both of those bins are feeling a little sketchy. Well, European Nightcrawler bin is coming back. Red wiggler bin, I'm a little bit concerned about. Mixed worm bin number 1, also known as the blue bin. That one's great. I feel good about them. I need to harvest from red wiggler bin as well as mixed worm bin number 1, and then I will probably also harvest from European Nightcrawler bin number 2. But yeah, so this concludes this week. After 2 weeks, there were some big items left over in the worm bins, and some, things that take a while to break down. But for the most part, the food from 2 weeks ago, as I would hope to see, are broken down. So they should be happy now. And let's get back together in a week to 10 days. I appreciate your time. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. And if you're a worm farmer, what you do and your experience, just whatever. I love to chat. So yeah, thank you for your time. Be safe, be well, and bye for now.